My name is Gene Galyuk. I'm a co-founder at Bloom, and I'm here to explain the extraction process that we implement at Bloom. A pre-batch analysis is something that we do in the lab when we get a large amount of material in. So let's say 1,000 pounds comes in. What we'll do is we'll allocate 2 or 3 pounds, we'll run it on a different machine, a smaller scale system, concentrate the oil, and then send that off for analytics. And what we're looking for is obviously yield, and then more importantly is we want to make sure that the pesticides don't show up. Sometimes when plant material is tested, it might pass a pesticide test, but once you concentrate everything on that plant material, it will show up as hot for pesticides. So this is very important for us in our process to make sure that the material that we're buying will eventually translate into clean, crude oil. After the batch passes the required testing, we begin to extract the THC from the plant material using what's called a mini Atlas extraction system that was built by Capna Systems. The ethanol is at cryogenic temperatures, so this method allows us to process the plant material, get an ultra refined extract that doesn't require any winterization. It saves a lot of time, saves a lot of energy. The ethanol extraction that we use in our facility today was actually developed in-house. The method is efficient, it's safe, and it's very delicate on the plant. The process actually does happen in a C1D1 extraction room for safety, so we're 100% compliant with all California state regulations. Ethanol was a no-brainer for 2 reasons. One, the costing of it, and the simplicity of the process. With ethanol extraction, and particularly cold ethanol extraction, you can achieve an extract of extremely high purity, which is not something that you can do with CO2 or butane. With cold ethanol extraction, we're able to eliminate the co-extraction of sugars, waxes, fatty acids, and chlorophyll. What we call a reduction process, or the reduction step, is once we've generated a solution, which is part ethanol, part cannabinoids, and all the other essentials, we now have to split the two apart. And what we utilize in our facilities is what's called a falling film evaporator. And this is utilized to separate the crude cannabinoids from the ethanol, which allows us to save resources and recycle the ethanol for the next extraction. After the reduction phase, once we've collected all of our crude, that crude goes into what's called the distillation step. In distillation, what we do is remove any remaining impurities from that crude oil. So Bloom oil is always clean, it's consistent, and most importantly, it's solvent-free. The only ingredients that are in Bloom vapes are what you would find naturally on the plant material. That's the terpenes, the flavonoids, and obviously the cannabinoids. We do not and have not, and never will, add any cutting agents, fillers, or additives to our oil. So once a Bloom batch is completed, fully packaged, and right before it's released to the market, we have to go through compliance testing. And in compliance testing, they test for everything from residual solvent, heavy metals, pesticides, potency, and the microbiologicals. Once that test comes back and it's cleared by the state of California, then this product is released to the marketplace. Typically, from start to finish, anywhere between 30 and 45 days.